First things first in this next year in music class video. Miss English and I, from year to year, we switch grade levels, but it's not our choice. We're given a schedule by Mrs. Kaiser and Mrs. Scarpin. So we have not been given that schedule yet. So I don't know who is teaching fifth grade music, but you will either have Miss English, woo, or me. Yay! Either way, that's music class like you regularly have, you've always had. But the great thing about next year is that you have the opportunity to play an instrument. Miss English is going to be contacting your classroom teachers soon to arrange live meets where you can actually hear some of our current fifth graders playing their instruments for you through a Google Meet. Typically, we would have done that, they would have come to your music class. And you would have been able to actually even touch their instruments and see them, but clearly that's not really an option these days. So if you are thinking, I might want to play an instrument next year, you should definitely keep an eye out for that information from Miss English, because it's not only are you going to get to hear fifth graders play, but she'll also tell you information about how the program works. In a nutshell, the way the program has worked in past years, it's an after-school program, but there are some availability a little bit during the day if it's completely impossible for you to come after school. You would be renting your own instrument, or maybe you have one already from another family member. So you don't share instruments with anybody, and you would have your own lesson book. You get a half-hour lesson from Miss English every week. And then there are ensemble, meaning like group meetings with band and orchestra after everybody knows how to play a little bit better. So Miss English will share all of this information with you. You're welcome to private comment, message, whatever it's called, me, to ask me questions. But I would say wait for Miss English to talk to you first. Now, obviously, with the pandemic and COVID, even if we do go back to school next year, things may be a little bit different. So Miss English may not even know that yet. None of us know. Obviously she may not have answers if the questions are related to protocols for playing within the virus world. So I hope that you're excited about this opportunity. I think that everybody should try to play an instrument, especially in fifth grade when you have time. Once you get to the middle school and as you move into high school, things get busier. So trying an instrument now, it's such a good time. And Miss English is awesome. So I'm not pressuring you. I would still think you were awesome if you didn't play, but it's a great time to try.